Hello, dear friends. Why don't you join me as we walk over to the Alpha House area across the street? We had a great two town hall meetings on Sunday and are planning a congregational meeting this Sunday. And thank you so much. We had a great turnout at the morning service, and a few good souls came to the evening one. But for those that weren't able to come, I really wanted to update you on the things that we covered on Sunday concerning all of the Alpha House, pool, and lower sports court area that we're hoping we can continue to renovate. And so join me inside as I explain 4 phases, about 4 different kind of sources of funding, and I want to tell you about the 4 evangelists and also how you can join in this project. Welcome to the Trinity Pool, site of many baptisms, lots of fun community happening around here for a couple decades, and as you can see, it needs some help. Not only the pool, but the decking around the pool that supports it, the pool mechanisms. This is actually phase 1. It's not our highest priority. Our highest priority is the lower level of the Alpha House, which is going to be the new youth center. But we need good security and walls, which is phase 2, which means we need to get to the pool before we put a good secure wall up. So strategy says hit the pool first. The whole pool redo, as well as decking around it. It's going to be beautiful. Some seating along the edge of the wall there, an outdoor shower, will all cost about $210,000. That's a pretty detailed budget with a 15% contingency added. This is phase 1. Phase 2 is the pool house bathrooms. We had old bathrooms in there and they've been torn out. We're going to put new ones there, as well as some of the mechanisms that go with supporting the pool. And then what's also very important, and the reason why we're doing this first, is because the whole fence, which some of you are used to looking at, is dilapidated, not secure, and our goal is to build a very strong and secure fence that looks great on the parking lot as well. The price for this, as well as a 15% contingency, is $103,000. Phase 3 is our top priority. It's our new youth room, especially middle school and high school youth room, and it's at the lower level of the Alpha House. Why don't you come in with me and check it out? As you come into the lower level, there's going to be a nice welcoming space in here. There's also be a full bathroom, which is through those doors. Why don't you follow me into the main room? That is a nice long room, lots of space for people to meet and to gather. There's a French door here that goes out to a very large, beautiful deck. But not only that, there's a big garage door that opens and closes. And most of the time when the weather's nice, that garage door is going to be open and it's going to feel like an indoor-outdoor space. Over here is going to be a wonderful kitchen that supports it, but kind of feel one space again, and then the old exit to the alley, which will now be just kind of a service door entrance and exit. So there's lots of life. It'll have security between this kind of complex indoor-outdoor and the pool, but will also be open for so much ministry, discipleship, fellowship, and growth. This completion budget is $150,000, and that includes the 15% contingency. Looks kind of rough, doesn't it? This is the lower sports court down here. It's a hill of rubble right now. It needs lots of grading and oh man, it needs a lot. But you have to really use your imagination, because right below the pool will be the sports court, just a little bit lower between the pool and 6th Street. Pretty much flat, ample room for half-court basketball, pickleball, volleyball, gathering for our youth group, but also lots of usage throughout the week for us and for the community. Really looking forward to that. That also connects to the existing church parking lot. which will also have to be kind of re-slurried, fixed up. You can see the disintegration of the parking lot as well. All of that together, parking lot as well as lower sports court, $247,000. That includes a 15% contingency. So welcome to the outside part of the Alpha House deck. It needs a little bit more work, but this part's actually pretty close to being done, welcoming youth and the ministry that goes on here. When you add all four phases together, it all adds up to $711,000 completion budget. I know that sounds like a lot. Here's a couple good news situations. Because of our continuation through COVID of keeping our staff on staff, we recouped about $89,000 through the employee retention credit. That's awesome. We're hoping on Sunday that you'll vote to allocate that to this project. We also overpaid property taxes for a few years, and so we have recouped $44,000 of property taxes. We're also hoping you'll vote to allocate that to this area. We also think that in a pretty conservative way, we can allocate about $100,000 of current savings that Trinity holds. We have quite a bit more savings on top of that. I could tell you more if you're interested. Those three numbers are money that we already actually have that just need allocation through congregational vote on Sunday. The fourth number I think is pretty inspirational, at least it is to me. The fourth number are from individuals, four in particular. I call them the four evangelists because they carry good news when they came with this. And they said, we want to see the Alpha House finished. We believe in the youth ministry that's happening at Trinity and in the importance of the pool and the sports court for cultivating community at Trinity. And what will it take to get done? And they were curious and they were asking, and they actually asked how they could participate. And when we asked them, how much are you thinking about participating? Together, those four evangelists came up with $135,000 that they've committed now or in the short term as a gift to give to Trinity to help bring this to completion. So when you add those current funds as well as the four evangelists' commitments, we come to $368,000. And so the good news about that is if we allocate that money, receive the gifts from those individuals, we accomplish phase one and we accomplish phase two, the pool and its deck, the security wall, and the pool house bathrooms, the entrance to the Alpha House. We're still then about $95,000 short of finishing the indoor-outdoor space of the youth room. And so it's in sight, but it feels like a bit of a challenge to finish phase three. And then to finish it all, we need a total of about $342,000 left. One thing I really want to keep in mind that doesn't appear on these line items is other resources we have. And one really important resource we have is an actual vital youth ministry that's happening right now. And not just that, but an amazing youth leader and team around that leader. We're so thankful for Kierra, and we're really thankful for the team that she has around her. Former interns, other young adults, current interns, as well as some parents that together really partner in the reaching, the discipleship, the growth of our youth. These are amazing resources. And I keep thinking so often in churches, they think if I build it, they will come. Well, they're already coming. And so what we want is our building to facilitate the life that's already happening among our youth. The question that I have, and the question that Joy and I are even conversing about right now, is how do we want to participate? And I would just say, how do you want to participate? Some of you might know right now how you want to participate. Joy and I do. We've actually come up with a number. We had a number and we multiplied it by 4 because we've had 4 kids that have been so blessed by the youth ministry here at Trinity, Christian and Annika and Samuel and Peter. And so in thanksgiving for the good work that God has done through youth ministry in our kids' lives, we plan to participate in bringing this project further along. And it's interesting to me that the 4 evangelists don't have current kids in the youth ministry. Some of them have had kids, And some of them just believe in what God is doing through youth ministry, which so moves me. How about you? Maybe you know right now. We'd love to even know on Sunday. Joy and I plan to share very soon with other church leaders what we want to give so they can count on it for this project. Some of you are in the position of maybe making a commitment to give now over later. I encourage you, let us know about it, even by Saturday or Sunday. Let us know what you plan to give by emailing the church office at trinitysanpedro.org. Others of you said, I want to participate. I just don't have the funds right now, or I know that I'll have a tax return, or I have in the next 6 months some confidence that I'll be able to participate in some way. I don't want to unmotivate you. We need all hands on deck. All gifts are absolutely needed and welcome. Already our youth themselves are saying, how can we fundraise? Can we duct tape ourselves to the wall? Can we cut our hair? What can we do to also participate in this project? And I just would ask, with that all hands on deck mentality, how can you participate? I hope at the basic level you can pray, even daily prayer. We were at evening prayer the other day, and it was so good to hear one of our young adults just say, God, would you please accomplish what you want to accomplish over at the Alpha House? I would invite you to join us in this. Let us know, how can you participate in this? And show up if you're able, and watching this before the congregational meeting on Sunday. Join us on Sunday at 11 a.m.